morning. Fucking cut the music off at the end there. Hello, folks. Welcome to another session of Bomber Crew. Yes, it is 25 minutes past 9 on a Saturday morning. Yes, I am awake to play some Bomber Crew. No, it isn't Papers, Please. We might be doing some Papers, Please a bit later. I've got a... I'm off work today. I would normally be at work on a Saturday. Obviously, I work in a local optician. But today it is my nephew's first birthday. So we are going over to my brother's, and we're going to make a bit of a song and dance about it. So here I am, playing some games for you. I've not been on for the last couple of days. I've been sort of doing my own thing, just sort of in the background there, just talking to friends and stuff. So I thought I'd give you some content to chew on while I'm potentially away this evening. I'm not sure what time I'll be back. There may be a stream this evening, but maybe not. So I'm doing one now, just to make sure. Okay, did you have some cereals? Having cereals is mandatory for Saturday morning. No, I did not have any cereal. I don't have any water with me. I might get some coffee in a little while, but for the moment, I'm okay. Got me sort of first thing, sort of jazz voice on, because I haven't had like a proper drink yet, but we'll be okay. To answer a question, I think it was Kira Barnett or Words, asked a question as to why there are adverts running even if you're subscribed, and that is not me. That is not something I have any control over. That is a change in Twitch's terms of service, I believe, or Twitch's policy. They have divided adverts into mandatory and optional. A mandatory advert plays at the start of a live stream whenever you load it, regardless of subscription. It always plays. And then the streamer can choose to run extra adverts during the live stream optionally. But if you join for the first time, they make it a mandatory, or like if you like just join the live stream while I'm live, if you open my channel, there'll be a mandatory Twitch advert that runs. The only way to stop those from appearing now, Twitch says, is to have purchased both Twitch Prime and Twitch Turbo, and then that is it. And then you get no adverts. But on a subscriber by subscriber basis, you do get adverts now, even if I disable them all. I've got all of my adverts unticked, but there's a mandatory Twitch advert that runs at the start of every single live stream. And the problem is they're always really long. They always take ages, and you almost don't want to actually get through to the content afterwards because of how long the advert is. They're actually the worst. What the fuck is Twitch Turbo? It's like their own premium. So basically, you've got to pay for Twitch Prime at like a £9 something subscription with Amazon, and then you've got to pay Twitch, like, I don't even know how much Twitch Prime is these days, but you have to pay them an extra amount as well. So you have to pay Amazon some money and Twitch some money, and then you don't get adverts. So it's a bit of a bother, really.
Yeah.
On the Twitch app, ads won't work, they just crash and skip. So use the Twitch app then, considering it's a buggy mess. Jeff Bezos is a greedy slaphead, apparently. I can't confirm or deny that statement, unless, in fact, Jeff Bezos has been in some sort of controversy and I'm not aware of, or maybe I am aware of it and I'm just very tired and can't remember. All are likely avenues. Thank you very much to Gamma for 15 months. That's very kind. Thank you to Vera _ more importantly, for the 12 months. Enjoy your grey bear emote. Enjoy your old bear emote. Thank you very much there to Benderbot for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome. Enjoy your emote, sir. We've got Dwayne Mulroy there for 7 months. A good morning to all. A good morning to you, sir. Welcome. Pint Damage says, well, this is awkward. Resubscribing for 14 months, tier 1 sub. I don't even think I've ever seen Pint Damage subscribe, like when it's his own sub. I only see him give to others. So that's very kind of you, Pint. Thank you very much. The Byrist as well, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime 8-month subscription. That is very, very good of you. And I think it's about time we got into some gameplay. We've been live for about 10 minutes now. We'll jump on in. For anybody that's not familiar with Bomber Crew or has not seen what we're doing today, I imagine there might be a few auto hosts going off, so this might be a bit new to people.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tate Mars is gifting a tier 1 sub to Long Live QX community. It's their first time gifting a sub in the channel. Hyperion840, enjoy your sub there. You have Tate Mars to thank there. Very, very kind. Thank you, Tate. Lovely. So, let's see. Ah, yes, Hyperion's well ahead of the curve there. Very, very good stuff. So let me load up the game here as best as I can remember. Bomber Crew. Oh yes, so Bomber Crew. I don't know. It's like it looks quite silly and quite chibi and quite childish, but it's quite good. It's like there's nothing more I can not tell you anything more than that. It's quite good. You'll see for yourself. The gameplay is quite fast. It's quite solid. Somebody would describe it as like a fast-paced FTL kind of thing, like a third-person FTL for Bomber Crews, obviously. So we're going to load up our campaign that we've got before. I think campaign USAF, and then I load our most recent campaign, which is it the Bear in the Air? I think it's the Bear in the Air. 17th of June looks about right. Lovely. Okay, so welcome to US Air Force Biskra Airfield in Algeria. We are 9 missions flown with 141 enemy fighters destroyed. We've covered 6,300 miles under our belts. We have destroyed 14 ground targets and lost no bombers on this campaign. 0 crew have been destroyed. We have spent $23,000 in upgrades for the aircraft and crew, and we have snapped 13 reconnaissance photographs over enemy territory. So the way that the game works, just showing you the briefing screen to give you a gist of what we're going to be doing today. This is sort of the world map, if you like, and what will happen is Command, this man here and his lovely aviators, will designate us different missions that we can do to go and basically complete objectives and so on. So if we want to go to these different areas, that's absolutely fine, but we've obviously got to be considerate of the fact that, you know, it gets incrementally harder. At the end of the last stream, we completed the major mission, which is this star here, so we're now on the second phase of the campaign. There are some enemy aces in the air. I believe this guy is a bit of a turd burglar, Sylvester. He flies like a heavy fighter, and I don't know how to beat him. He absolutely ruined me last. I've just remembered. Thank you. I've forgotten to put the overlay on. Can I? I'm going to ask stream for a free pass. It is 31 minutes past 9 here. Which one of these is the Bomber Crew one? Talk amongst yourselves. I've got to find the Bomber Crew one. It's not that one. Is it this one? It's not this one. Is it this one? It's this one. Lovely. It's the early hours of the street. Stream is not aware. Okay, let's go back a little. Let's rewind. Welcome to USAAF Biskra Airfield in Algeria. These are all of the statistics for the missions that we've flown so far. We're quite early on in the campaign. We're up here, like a tier 1 campaign part. We've completed our first major mission as marked by this little star here. This is the airbase. This is our B-17G, I believe, that we've upgraded. Yeah, we're doing quite well so far, to be honest. I'm sort of trying a different strategy with my crew, which is not to upgrade them with a secondary crew qualification, because of the fact that basically, if you upgrade them with a secondary crew qualification, like this, for example, we've got Drake here. Everybody in the plane is named after people in chat. So Parthenax, Judge Dredd, Pint Damage, Grossman, Elf, Drake, Dutch Chuck is his name, Ramon, and obviously Miss Jaina right up on the helm there. Miss Jaina, actually, that's modelled off her IRL. Love the mustache. Right, basically, if I upgrade a secondary qualification here, it basically splits the experience between their primary and secondary qualifications, and it makes leveling up their primary quite slow. And as a result of that, it means that you don't get the really good upgrades until a bit later on, and I do really need the good upgrades, so we'll see how we go. You're going to die this time, Pint? Yes, probably, more than likely. Yeah, I've got to obviously take it slow and get used to things. So we've got a few different upgrades that we can rock and roll with. We've got oxygen bottles. I believe Judge Dredd here, if we go back to sort of training, Judge Dredd leveled up to medium altitude, didn't he? He's got the ability to snap medium altitude reconnaissance photographs. Once he gets to high altitude reconnaissance, we're in a real position where we can basically go to high altitude and cause people a lot of grief. We've got the crew all dressed up in like their nighttime protective gear, which is great. I forget who's at the rear of the plane. I forget. Is it Parthenax? I can't remember. We'd have to play one mission just to remember who's at the rear of the aircraft. In terms of the plane itself, what we do is, depending on which missions we complete, we put on a bomb load livery. White bombs on the nose here mean that we have completed a standard mission. Red bombs mean that we have destroyed an enemy ace, an enemy pilot of significance, and gold bombs mean that we have completed a special objective, like one of the primary objectives that advances the campaign. In terms of upgrades, it looks like we've got a few equipment upgrades. We've been landed with tier 3 equipment racks, which actually are not a bad thing. We've also got some better engines this time around, which is good because we're getting close to our flight limits. Our fuselage can also be armoured, and I think I speak for everyone when I say I think it's probably time to armour the fuselage. I'm going to upgrade pretty much everything with Mark 1 fuselage, except the the nose here, which I'm going to upgrade with lightweight fuselage, because it's very unlikely that you'll take damage on the nose here. Although, to be honest, it only saves 10 kilograms in weight. It's probably not even worth doing. It's probably just worth keeping it as standard fuselage if it's only saving 10 kilograms. In terms of the things that really need protecting, the main rear compartment here and the tail here. Let's have a look. If I armour the tail, don't really need that protected as well. We need this bit here. This bit could do with being armoured. We'll armour the main section of fuselage here, unless I need to upgrade any gun turrets. Do I need to upgrade any gun turrets? No, they're all Mark IIs. We get those later on. We could save a bit of cash as well, but fuselage is important. So we need to armour the front with Mark II to protect the pilot and the various crew operators in there. So we'll pay $1,500 for that. We need to armour not the main rear. Main rear? We'll armour the main rear as well. And then everything else we'll get with just normal Mark I armoured plates, just so we can afford to flesh it out a little bit. Mark I armoured plate. And then on the nose, we're just going to leave it as standard. So the tail as well will get Mark I armoured fuselage, which is nice. We've got $920. We're going to save that so that we can do better upgrades a little bit later on if we make a bit of cash. What we've got to bear in mind now is that there is an enemy ace in the area. So this is what I was telling you about before while the overlay was on. Good afternoon from here, sir. No worries, Johnny. Welcome, welcome. Let's have a look. So, in terms of missions and things, this is how it works. So we're on the second phase of the campaign, which means our mission dialogue has changed. We're on slightly harder missions. Command basically outlines various objectives that he wants us to complete, and in doing so, we either advance the campaign, make a bit of money, it's nice and hard, it's nice and easy, so on and so on. The Barizzo airfield here is a high-risk mission. There's an enemy ace, medium duration. I don't want to go on a medium duration mission with an enemy ace in the air. I want to go and I want to go on a low complexity mission. Defend allied transport ship under attack from enemy torpedo boats. That is not a super easy one, but it's not that intense in terms of aircraft, so that might be worth doing. Plus, it's not that far away in the grand scheme of things. It's quite close to the airfield, which means I could potentially zip it back here if I get in trouble with the enemy ace. Thank you very much, Pint Damage, for gifting a sub to Drake. Banana Blitz also says, "Hey Q, I'm a broke teenager. The Long Dark is on sale for £7, but I'm just wondering, is it good? Your accent makes you sound smart." Don't believe it for a second, Blitz. It's not true. The Long Dark, though, is very good. Very, very good. Is it worth £7? I would say yes. That's a steal for the Long Dark for £7. You've got to really like the Long Dark as a game, though. Fundamentally, if you look at the Long Dark and you think, "Oh, that looks a bit slow for me," you've got to enjoy your own company. You've got to enjoy sitting there for hours with really nothing sort of high octane going on. It's not that kind of game. It's a very slow, sort of in-depth survival game in which the ultimate sort of end goal is you slowly starving or freezing to death. So it's just about prolonging that. The story mode I hear is quite good. I'm not personally a fan of it myself. I prefer the open-endedness of the sandbox, but you've got the freedom to choose which one you go with if you buy the game. But yes, £7 for The Long Dark is a very, very good deal. Okay, I think we're going to go with... we could search for P-51 pilots. Search and rescue up here in these islands. We've lost contact with a friendly P-51 patrol near these... Is that Balric Islands? I'm not sure. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Go and find them, but watch out for enemy patrols. I seem to remember receiving a lot of contact during this mission, but we'll give it a try. Okay, here we are. So what we like to do right out of the gate is lock the pilot into her seat. So we're going to lock Jane in. Welcome to the crew here. It also looks like my Xbox controller is plugged in and causing me a bit of grief in terms of controls. Just got to... hang on. Just got to reset the control scheme, I think. I'm not using a controller. So, sorry, I have my Xbox controller plugged in and the game has freaked out as a result. No, there we go. All the better. Okay, so in terms of crew members, we'll introduce ourselves. We've got Judge Dredd up at the front of the aircraft with two 303 machine guns, decent ones. We've got Dutch Cook running our navigation. We've got Ramon as our primary engineer. We've got Drake as our radio operator and Miss Jana obviously as our pilot. In the unoccupied roof gun up here, we like to move either Grossman or Parthenax. Point Damage and Parthenax obviously operating the waste guns, Grossman in the ball, and Elf over here. What I'm going to do for the purpose of this mission, I'm going to get us all up here. It looks like my controls are inverted as a result of using an Xbox controller. I'm just going to quickly... any progress on the mission will be lost. I feel like my controls are basically inverted. Okay, we'll see how we go. It's not too important, I suppose. It's the mouse that's the big one. Okay. Right, we'll give this a try with inverted controls. Yeah. Let's line ourselves up to the next node then, which is just over here. Get ourselves to take off. Pilot, get us up in the air. And then we'll get underway. Cudster, thank you very much for half a year. Lovely. Excellent. So we are up and away. Raise the landing gear for me, please, Jana. Lock us in and run us to the target. We will stay at low altitude as a result of not having anything to fight above us. Well, not really needing to go up as we are needing to stay down here in order to spot our aircraft. That said, now that we're at low altitude, there is no need to have Grossman on the ball turret. We shall move him up to the roof turret as it's much more likely someone's going to attack us from above than it is from below while we are at low altitude. Thank you very much there to Dutch Cook. We shall lock onto your navigation node and we shall move forward. If we do need to attack a heavy fighter that's coming underneath us, Parthenax will switch to the ball turret underneath and attempt to give him a run for his money. So Grossman is now operating the roof, Point Damage and Parthenax on the waist. Judge Dredd, I'm going to actually move you to your forwardmost machine gun here, just so you can attack any targets as and when they come. We've got a new navigation node, thank you very much Dutch. Jana, align to course, 1 o'clock, low altitude. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. Where are they? Radar sweeping. They're coming in at about 11 o'clock high. Are they on approach? Possibly. They are possibly on approach. We've got 3 guns pointed that way. Change our heading, please, pilot. In they come. I'm going to get Judge Dredd here to focus fire. Judge Dredd is focusing fire with his 303. Very, very nice. More fighters coming in. There we go. I've got him. 1, 2 bandits. Judge Dredd, change sides on your machine guns for me. There we go. Align us to our 1 o'clock. Low altitude, please, pilot. Enemy fighters are on approach. No, they're not. They're broken off. Look for launch and rescue. If you spot them, we can use launch and rescue vehicles to pick them up. Okay, so we've just got to find them. There's one there. That's one marked. We've spotted one P-51. We've just got to find the rest. Marked a new heading, aye? Enemy fighters. Grossman, focus fire please with incendiary ammunition. Judge, focus fire. We got hit there pretty hard in the main fuselage. But it's okay, we're through. Spot the other P-51 pilot. I think we've got an enemy ace coming in. No, we've got an optional reconnaissance and this guy here. Optional recon is up ahead. Let's tag this as an optional reconnaissance photograph. Judge, get yourself up on your primary bomb control panel. We've got some work to do. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. Get ready to tag a reconnaissance photograph. They're coming in. 1, 2, 3 bandits. More bandits coming in over here somewhere. Not sure where. Radar's got to sweep round again. Oh god, they're right on our rear somewhere. Right, run for an auto tag, please. I need auto tag. Swing us around. Everything's auto tagged. Okay, Judge, get yourself over on this front right gun. Run with gunboats. We've got a heavy fighter closing in on us. It's not too bad. Elf, focus fire, incendiary ammunition. Parthenax, focus fire with incendiary ammunition. Get them off of us. Nice shooting there, Elf. Go out in a blaze of glory. Got all the guns working overtime. They're shooting at our underside. Path, get yourself in the ball gun. Okay, no, it's alright. Judge got him with the side gun there. They're shooting at us from underneath. Not too bad. Okay, great work. It's safe for us to launch. All areas are clear. Remember, we've got an enemy ace in the area. We could be intercepted very shortly. It is unknown where the enemy ace is exactly. He could nab us on the return journey here. Just got to be careful. The enemy ace has not yet made himself known, so we've got to be wary of that. They shredded our left-hand wing. The fuel tank seems to be holding there. Let's get him to just quickly heal Dutch at the front here. Secondary first aid. Line us up to this next node. New course plotted. Thank you very much. Dutch. No, not Dutch. Ramon. Come back to your primary seat there. Auto tag has been charged up. We are returning to the airfield. No sign of the enemy ace. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. Coming in from 10 o'clock high. More coming in 10 o'clock low. Judge, get yourself on this left-hand gun. We've got more fighters coming in. Let's go for an auto tag. Optional reconnaissance coming up. Everyone on all sides. Grossman, we'll get you to focus. We'll get everybody to focus fire with incendiary ammunition as and when they approach. Grossman, focus fire, incendiary, point damage, focus fire, incendiary. Judge. Parthenax, focus fire. Judge, swap sides. Focus fire. Very, very nice. Good shooting, Grossman. Very, very nice. Everybody on all sides. Jobs are good. 1 times enemy heavy fighter coming in. I don't think he'll get to us before we reach friendly airspace. It's hard to say for sure, though. We've got an enemy ace coming in on our rear or something. We've got optional reconnaissance. Let's tag it. We've got a submarine underneath us. We're going to stay in the AO for a little bit longer. Swizzle it round there. You guys should be able to work in relatively well. You guys are quite accurate with your guns. Very, very nice shooting. But quickly, Judge, quickly get up on here. Oh no, that's Parthenax. We've missed our opportunity there. Got to remember it's 9 to select Judge Dredd, not anything else. Quickly swing us around again. We'll snap another reconnaissance photograph of said submarine. We've got to get that reported back to headquarters. We'll get XP, which is kind of what we're after. And snap. Optional reconnaissance has been taken. Lovely. Get Judge back on his primary gun there. Excellent. So far, so good. Focus fire is recharged. Excellent. Focus fire is recharged. The enemy ace did not make himself known during this mission, which is probably a good thing, because we took a little bit of damage, especially on the left-hand wing. Probably the right choice to get that armoured now rather than later, as we took a little bit of a dinging. But it looks like the hull mostly survived it, to be honest. Okay, looks like we're back over Algeria. Just got to find the airfield and take us into land. Very good job. There is the airfield. Lock us in. Jane, take us to the runway. Superb. No fuel indicator warnings. Fuel consumption is good. We've done well. Very, very nice. The question is this bomber American or British with an American paint job? This is an American bomber. Lovely. Although I know what you're trying to say. There we go. Incendiary ready to use. Yep, incendiary ammunitions have recharged. Oh, bloody hell, here we go. Jane are doing donuts again. Find the runway, Jane. It's just there. It's just there. Have you got your glasses on? God bless. Lovely. There we go. She's bringing us in on approach. Going to lock down the landing gear. Hydraulics are good. We haven't had any electrical failures or hydraulic failures yet. Jesus, you know which way the runway is, don't you? Like, you know it's just there. You got it? You got it? You got it? We'll say there's like a crosswind or something. Sure, that's what we'll say in the official report. Lovely. Superb. Touchdown. Oh, that's it. You failed. There's no pilot license for you. You've crossed the line. Excellent. That's a bit of a skew-whiff landing, but we'll take it. So we come in 2100 in funding. We obviously got a safe landing bonus, which means we get an extra 1,400 in the bank. No slow time bonus of 140, and 2 optional reconnaissance photographs. But because they are naval targets, we do not get paid for them. We only get paid for snapping land installations. Okay. So you can see what I mean about the XP differences. So if you have a secondary qualification, you don't really keep up with XP like. Excellent. This is a really big deal. Call Mustangs is a great way to help thin out enemy fighters if you get yourself into a spot of bother, or if you have to hang around on an objective for a while. The ability to have some Mustangs with you to help take the pressure off, to help kill some enemy fighters, is a massive deal. You still have to tag the enemy aircraft though, but the Mustangs will do most of the heavy lifting, which is fantastic. So Drake, you have now got your major qualification, which means Drake, actually, I believe you've got everything unlocked. We've got lots of extra gun turrets, extra fuel tanks, electrically heated gloves, custom decal 4. Drake, I believe we can start actually pushing you in towards your secondary qualification now. Let's have a look here. So Drake, oh no, you've got one more ability unlocked, I think. Or you've got, do you have one more? I'm not sure what extra ability you'd have. Alright, maybe it's a faster radio for recon, so we'll leave you as you are for now then. In terms of crew gear, what else did we unlock? We got full presets, we got good thermal flight suit sets, which basically just adds the addition of an oxygen bottle. So we're going to keep everything the same, really. In terms of the boots and things, we've got thermal mittens and thermal boots. In terms of our overall temperature, we're at about 41, which is about right, to be honest. I could buy everybody these oxygen bottles, large oxygen bottles, but we'd probably want the toughened ones so that everybody just gets that little bit of extra armour. But I should probably wait for the toughened medium bottle instead of going for the toughened small bottle. So we'll do that a little bit later. Everybody else, we're going to leave you on your primary qualifications only for now. We're going to go and take a look at the aircraft. We've got $4.5 grand to spend. Let's take a look at gun turrets, for we've got new gun turrets. We've got the 303 Mark III ammo feed. This doesn't quite have as much DPS, but it doesn't need to reload as often. The thing with the ball gun at the bottom is that I do need high DPS to deal with enemy fighters that are underneath us. So I think probably the waist guns are the ones that we could upgrade with this slightly better. Oh no, the waist guns have got the 50 cals on them. So it is these guns. It is the DPS guns, like the roof gun, that I need to change. The roof turret could definitely be upgraded with this. So yes, basically my thing is, my choice between choosing between DPS and like DPM is the distinction here. So let me talk you through the decision of why I've made it so that waist gunners have 50 cals and the roof guns have 303s. Because you'd think the bigger guns should have the higher, sort of, the bigger calibers. You'd think these roof guns should have the bigger calibers. But I've found it's not really the case. Your own accounts may vary, but this is how I play it. The distinction between these two, because I could, if I wanted to, put a 50 cal up on the roof here, but my problem is this. Yes, okay, it's got 44 higher damage per second, which is good. That's what you want from a gun. The faster you kill someone, the faster you kill someone, the less likely they are to shoot at you. All is great. But my issue is that the ball gun turret at the top here, or the roof gun, is working a lot. Because of the fact that we normally fly at low altitude and the fact that fighters tend to attack you from the top down, this gun is working round the clock all of the time. So even though it's got very high DPS, I find that the fact that it's 600 ammunition capacity, which is used extremely quickly by the fact that it's 300 per gun, so it's actually only 300 rounds in the grand scheme of things. The downtime that you have with reloading, because of the fact you've only got 600 rounds in total, 300 per gun, the amount of downtime with reloading doesn't, it basically makes the fact that the DPS is higher isn't worth it. Its DPS is higher, sure, if you count literally per second when the gun is working, but the amount of downtime for reloading doesn't really make it worth it. I want a gun that does good damage, but also has large ammunition reserves. That's 750 rounds per gun, and only a tiny bit less damage as well. So this is a really big upgrade for us. So we're going to go for the 303 x 2 Mark III plus ammo feed, and that's going to give us some much better firepower up here on the roof of the aircraft. In terms of survival, we've got dinghies and homing pigeons and stuff. Can't quite afford the homing pigeon. And in terms of systems, we've got various other things that we need to upgrade. We've got desert camo for our aircraft. That's a bit interesting. I think I'm going to keep us as a B-17G though. We just completed a mission, which means we need to add a roundel or a mark to the bomb here, which means we need to get ourselves a white bomb loaded in just here to signify another successful mission in the Bear in the Air. In terms of waste art, we've got custom 4. We just need to go through them and get them so that they're not telling us that they're new. This one, tail art. Custom there, that's fine. Systems, what else did I miss? Fuel tanks. We don't really need to upgrade the fuel tanks, I've got to be honest. Then, if we need to, we can just switch the fuel to another tank. Sort of very low priority, that one. We've got 1,160 quid. I'm probably just going to save that so that I can upgrade this rear machine gun with the better 303s after the next mission. So we're going to keep everything as it is. We're going to move into the next mission. Very nice. So in terms of missions that are now available, there is an enemy ace in the area just over here, which is part of the problem. So the enemy ace was sort of waiting for us. We've only... Oh no, we do have a short duration mission. Very high risk. Enemy ace in area. Okay, we've got a very... It's a short duration mission, which is important, but we've got an enemy ace over Olbia, which is bad. He could really give us a good socking, so we've got to be ready for him. Completion reward is this. Let's go to that and that, 2100. I think for this one, because if I get killed by the enemy ace, it's more than likely I'm going to go down over the ocean. I think I'm going to want to... No, it would only be worth it if I could bail out. No, I'm going to save my money. I'm going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. I was going to say buy the dinghy, just in case we crash over the water. But you know what? I have faith in my crew. We've got incendiary ammunition. We've got an upgraded roof machine gun. We should be okay. Get ourselves lined up to this node. Lock up the landing gear, please. We are going to run to medium altitude. So by running for medium altitude, we're going to get Parthenax here up on this roof gun. The Parthenax is coming up to the roof gun. There we go. Lock us into the node. Enemy fighters spotted on radar already. There they are. 1, 2, 3 bandits coming in to intercept. Let's just get Judge Dredd on his front left gun here. Going to be between Grossman, Pint Damage, and Judge Dredd, I think, as we come up to medium altitude here. We'll get Grossman to focus fire with incendiary attacks. Wait for Grossman to start shooting. There he goes. Grossman, focus fire. Oh, heavy fighters. Very good choice. Elf, focus fire, incendiary attacks. That's it. Very good shooting. Good shooting, Elf. Very nicely done. That other fighter's coming in on our rear. Pint Damage. Just get you to change sides briefly. Very nice shooting. Enemy destroyed by Elf there. Lovely. Line up to our next node. No enemy fighters that I can see. Got a flak field coming up. Hopefully it's below us. Let's see. Location spotted. Let's radio for recon, please. There, Drake. Let's see what is around us. Enemy fighters coming in from 1 o'clock low. They're climbing to get us. Judge, let's get you to change sides. Point damage is on the right side, ready to stop them. New intel spotted. Change our heading, please, pilot. Bring us to 11 o'clock. Judge Dredd, focus fire. We've got an electrical failure. Let's get Ramon on that now. We're up and above this flak field here. What is that thing? That is huge. Go on, Elf. You got him. Just keep the guns working. Good shooting, good shooting. The electrical failure being down means that Drake can't fix things. Navigation is difficult in all the cloud. Quickly get that up so we can see where we are. Oh, fucking hell. Go for auto tag, quickly. Right. Keep yourself on this side, Ramon. Give yourself, Grossman, a little bit of a heal there. We've got to make... we're going to have to make him faster if we can. Course plotted. Stay on this heading. Incendiary recharged. We're coming in over the airfield now. Nice shooting. Enemy fighter spotted on map. Let's radio for some Mustang support here. Call in the Mustangs. Oh god, okay, 9. I've got to get you up here quickly. Open the Bombay doors. Good shooting, guys. Release the bombs. Close the Bombay doors. Get yourself back in your primary position. Where is that enemy ace? I'm not sure. Optional reconnaissance coming up. Let's tag it. Guy coming in underneath us. Good shooting. Very good shooting. Flak below our altitude. Enemy destroyed. There we go. I've got the Whatsits coming in with us now. The Mustangs. Mustang fighters reporting in. We'll snap a reconnaissance photograph. Enemies on radar. Let's just quickly go for an auto tag. Oh no. No, the Mustangs are going in to suppress them. Good job on the Mustangs there. Very nice. Mustangs are a very, very good ally to have. Enemy fighter shot down. We're in good form. It's getting dark, so we've got to hurry. Ramon, get yourself back over here. I'm going to need you to boost our speed. Getting dark, and I don't think we can navigate by stars just yet. There we go. Guy on approach. Fighters did a good job. How much of fighter time do we have left? Not long. Not long at all. We've got to get back. Mark new heading. Straight ahead. Are we navigating via the stars now? I need to know. Ground visibility is 49% and dropping. Enemy fighters on radar. Unknown mark coming down. We've got 2 targets coming in. 9 o'clock low. Pike, get you to switch sides. Fighters are, I think, returning to base. They're going past us. They are bingo fuel. Closing in. And an electrical failure. Ramon, get yourself back down here, son. There's the enemy ace. There he is. Get him tagged. Parthenax, this is going to be mostly up to you. Judge, get yourself over on this side. Pine, get yourself over on this side. If he comes in on approach, focus fire. Oh god, the enemy fighters are going after him. Enemy fighters do a good job to him. Parthenax, thank you. Get yourself on approach. If he strays from the top down, we could be in trouble. Looks like he's given us a pass. Focus fire with incendiary ammunition. There you go. Good damage, lads. Good damage, good damage, good damage. Boom! Very, very nice. Well done. Enemy ace has been destroyed. We just had to wait for him to come straight at us. Excellent job. Quickly, point damage. Switch sides for me. Judge Dredd, switch sides. Get ready to engage those fighters that are coming in. Focus fire for me. Point damage. Get them off of us. Very, very nice. Bring us down to low altitude, please, pilot. Take us down. Very nice shooting. Enemy fighters, you mean Mustangs, don't you? No, enemy fighters. The Mustangs have gone home, but we're coming in through the flak field. Take us back up. Eesh. Quickly just heal Elf while you're back there, please, Ramon. We're not through the flag field yet. Course plotted. Let's stay on our 12 o'clock. We've got to find the airfield. I think now we're past the flag field. Take us down to low altitude, please, Jaina. Ramon, get yourself over here. Oh, enemy fighters coming in at 1 o'clock. Oh no, that's 11. 11 o'clock, aye. Arthanax, this one's going to be on you, I think, as we approach here. Grossman, we'll get you out of the ball turret. We'll get you up on this side gun for the moment. Arthanax, focus fire. Cook, focus fire. Good shooting. We've got a heavy fighter coming in underneath us. Grossman, get down there. Between you and Elf, you should be able to kill him in relative ease. Bring us to our 11 o'clock, please, Jaina. Thank you, Dutch. It's coming in underneath us. Grossman, focus fire him. Good incendiary. Good shooting, Grossman. Very nice. Powerful bullets. Superb. We should be able to find the airfield in good time. We've got an enemy ace under our buckle, which means we get another red bomb. Half of our fuel remaining, aye. Very nice. Pull it back over here. We marked our heading. Half our fuel remaining. Thank you very much, Ramon. There is the airfield. Superb. Very good mission. Very good mission. Excellent. So we pull ourselves in. We'll go and get ourselves sorted. Superb. We need a new command! Exclamation mark very. Oh, lower the landing gear. Oh, we've had an oxygen tank failure. We can ignore that because we're so close to the airfield. Excellent stuff. Marvellous touchdown. Oof. There it goes. Good grief. Right then. Job is a good one. Aircraft production at Albio has been destroyed. We got the enemy ace. He was worth how much money? £5,000, which means we've got a really good cash injection here to upgrade some of our subsystems. Buttload of money to go and a lot of experience. Very, very nice. I don't think anyone will have leveled up from that except maybe Judge, but we'll see. Judge leveled up, and Elf did as well. Elf, one of our gunners, leveled up with armor-piercing ammunition, and Miss Jaina also got Corkscrew Plus, which means her Corkscrew ability recharges a lot faster. Excellent stuff. Elf having armor-piercing ammunition is very significant, to be honest, because it's going to really allow us to deal with heavy fighters. It's one of the things we didn't have when we were fighting the enemy ace last time. Lightweight Fuselage Mark II, Homing Pigeon Mark II, we got oxygen tanks, toughened oxygen bottles, which is the thing we were waiting for, to go up to high altitude. But we're going to upgrade the aircraft subsystems, things like electrical systems and things that we need to upgrade. This thing here, this makes it much less likely to break. The extinguisher system would be nice. We've got a Mark II radar. We could upgrade our hydraulics and electrical systems so that I don't have to come down there. 50% chance to... What's this? The radio operator station, including the radar, is powered by this. I'm not sure what the difference is. Does that mean it's... I've got a 90% no, it's 90% efficient? That's pretty good if it is. The fuselage is all very good. Systems are okay. Engines really could do with an upgrade after I do this. So let's go for the electrical system Mark II. And then, yes, we're right on the cusp of our engines, so we're going to need to upgrade them. My theory for engines is like this. Well, we'll just can we upgrade to standard? We'll upgrade to standard Mark IIs in the middle. Like this. So 3 and 3. And then that gives us a shitload of overhead for the next time. So a very important upgrade to the aircraft. Increases our weight limit, increases the protection of the aircraft. Excellent. Greater maximum weight limit. It's really opened up the overhead for much later on. I do need to get these equipment racks if we're going up to high altitude as well, but that's a problem for another day, I think, as I've only got 800 quid now. But that was a necessary upgrade. That needed to be done, and we might as well have done it after killing the enemy ace. Lower back turret, yes, we could have done that, but we'll do that next one, I think. I think because of the fact that we were so close to our weight limit, we couldn't have not done the engines. So now that we've done them, it's done. And we should be okay. Next time, what we can do is upgrade the outer ones to lightweight engines, and then that will massively increase our weight limit. because of the fact that they're very fragile, yes. Although we could probably wait for the Mark II lightweight, but we'll see. They're very fragile compared to the standard engines. But they increase the weight limit by a shit ton, which is the important thing. We really only need the inner engines, which would probably make armoured at some point, but, you know, what can you do? Okay, in terms of survival, we got a new homing pigeon, but again, we don't have any of these at the moment because I'm just sort of trusting in the fact that we won't crash Monka S. Let's get into a new mission, as we can't really afford to... Ooh, we need to put the ace thingy on the aircraft. Click every button. Let's go to livery. Let's go to nose art custom. We need to add a red bomb to the livery load. I think it's this one. That is the colour. Another enemy ace meets their end at the hands of the bear in the air. Very, very nice. Okay. We'll call the Mustangs in if we get another enemy ace. The next enemy ace we encounter is the scary one. Okay, so this is the major mission. Operation Signo? I was going to say Kigno there. Signo Convoy. We're not doing this one as that advances the campaign before we are ready. We have got the option to go after the Barizzo Airfield, a medium risk, medium duration mission. It gives us 2,100 quid. Or we could do this one, seek and destroy an enemy battleship, which gives us 2,100 quid, but it is low risk, short duration. So what does chat want to do? Do we want to go after a battlefield? Do we want to go after a battleship, or do we want to go after a airfield? What does chat want to do? That's the red one. Yes, the red one we're not doing. Let's see. Medic needs to be lighter unless you leave it. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Let me see if I can make the medic just a smidge lighter. You did make a very good point. Headgear. I know there's a blue beret. There we go. The blue beret does make him a lot faster. Because we need the thermal blue beret. Yeah, we'll get you the blue beret. That should make him a bit faster now. Lovely. A lot of people want to go after the ship. A couple of people wanted to go after the airfield. We'll go after the battleship then. Flak operations down for 2 turns if we destroy them. Let's get Jaina up in the air, lock her in her pilot seat, take us off, and get ourselves ready for the next node. Already rolling on the runway. Very good time here. Got ourselves lined up. Dutch there is amazingly quick at getting our navigation nodes, which is really important. Raise the landing gear for us. Grossman, we're going to have you up on the roof as we're bombing a battleship. We'll be doing that at a low altitude. Get you up to the front there, my friend. Excellent. We'll get Judge on his front left gun. Low altitude has been reached. We'll radio for recon ahead of the curve here. We'll see obviously what's going on. We've got a node being weighed up to, which is just over here. Thank you very much there, Dutch. Yeah, he locks onto his nodes very quickly. New intel received and added to map. Looks like we've got some sort of radar station or I think that's probably where the battleship is, just there. We've had radios of reports of it from the Coast Guard over here, which is very, very good. So we're going to probably meet enemy contacts somewhere out here. Yep, well, it looks like we're skirting the coast for it. Very, very nice. Okay. So far, so good. Very, very good. Right. Radio guy sounds like me in VC, yeah. Enemy fighters on radar. They are approaching from our 2 o'clock high. Tag, tag, and tag. Let's just quickly get Judge Dredd on the far side. We've got a hydraulics failure. Let's quickly get Ramon on that. He's still not the fastest, but he's as fast as he needs to be. Get those hydraulics working, please, friend. We need them. All of the guns working together. Got a heavy fighter coming in. We're going to get strafed by this guy. Parthenax, just get yourself underneath for the moment for me. Repair is complete. Ramon, get yourself back over here. Let's just go for a quick auto tag. We're coming into a low... No, there's a medium altitude flak field above us, which isn't too bad. All the guns are working around the clock. Very, very nice shooting, lads. They're coming in from above as well. Target at ground level. There is our bombing target. Coming in. Let's call the Mustangs for some help, just in case we get engaged while we're down here. This is going to be interesting. Judge, let's get you right up the front here for me. Parthenax, get you over here on this waist gun. We've got more fighters closing in ahead of us. Over here somewhere. We'll have to double back around and do the bombing run in a second. I've just got to make sure those fighters are tagged. We'll double back. Grossman, focus fire incendiary so that your bullets don't run out. We need you to kill them. Very good against low armoured targets. We probably need to go from this way, like down here. So let's quickly make a heading adjustment. Mustang fighters reporting in. Excellent. Can't see this custom node that I've put on. Mustangs are going after those other fighters there. These guys are coming in on us. All of the guns wearing away. We've got another hydraulic failure. Quickly, Ramon, get yourself on that before the guns come up. Enemy fighters destroyed. There we go. There's our custom node. That's what we're going for. We should be fine. Ramon, keep that working. Elf, focus fire with AP. The armor-piercing ammunition should do a very good job of killing them. Well, which it did. You fucking sprayed and prayed them. Holy shit. Targets at sea level. That's what we're after. So we're coming down by him. Ramon, get yourself back up here, my friend. We need you to mix us a lean fuel mix as we're really taking our time coming in here. Lean fuel mix, please. Spread the fuel out. Give us a lean fuel mix. I want to bomb the ship like lengthways rather than sideways so that most of the bombs connect. Custom node, mark. Swing us left. Very nice. Yeah, everybody doing okay. Nobody needs healing, which is grand. Mustangs helped us a little bit. So cool. They are RTB. Magnificent. There we go. Get ready to bomb right up the length of. There we go. This looks better. We got a better bombing run here. Get yourself ready with 2 bomb drop loads, please. In and over we go. Bombing target is up ahead. Target's at ground level. We're not quite lined up properly, but this is better than nothing. We're more lengthways than we were before. So most of these should find their mark. Open the bomb bay doors. Ready on the reticule on the right. Ready to drop. 3, 2, 1. Bombs away. What? Oh, I clicked release and they didn't go. Oh, fuck's sake. I must have misclicked the button. Swing us around. Swing us around. Shit. Right, come on. Get us on target. Come on, Jane. No shilly-shally. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Oh, no, it's not perfect because the bomb reticule didn't line up. Come on, get us around again. God damn it. Getting chewed up here. Jesus, bomb master. Good morning. What do you mean, good morning? You've been in chat for ages. Lovely. Right, here we go. And release. Better. Much better. Right, close bomb bay doors. Let's get out of here. Target is that way. Auto tag. Radio for recon. All guns get ready. Dutch, get yourself on the front left. Everybody get ready. Grossman, focus fire incendiary. Judge Dredd, focus fire. We're going to leave the optional reconnaissance. I think we're going to yeet out. Very good shooting. The incendiary doing a very good job there. Well, how about you wake up then? I'm fine. It was your flying. Yeah, we're going to leave the optional reconnaissance. We're just going to yeet out. Oh, more enemy fighters coming in. I missed these. Oh my god, we've got an ME-262. We've got a jet. Oh no. Oh no, we got jets. We got jets. Focus fire, incendiary ammunition. Oof. Jets is an issue. Jets is very much an issue. God, that rocket barrage I just barely missed. There's no catching him. Right. I've got to make sure I line us up. What I'm going to do, as soon as I find the runway... God, is he coming in? No, he's leaving. Right, as soon as I find the runway, I'm going to lower the landing gear, and I'm just going to... There we go. Just going to grab a drink. There we go. That's the runway. Lower the landing gear. Mix us a lean fuel mix to counteract the wind resistance. And then I'm going to yeet out just for a drink quickly. Uno momento, por favor. I'll be back in a moment with some hydration. Ooh, stretchy back. Back in a minute. Lovely stuff. Looks like we're still on approach, which is nice. We haven't used up all of our fuel, which is great. I'd say we're about ready. Yeah. Good stuff. Get us in. Very nice. Thank you very much there to Goliath Onslaught. I've probably got a few other people to thank as well, so I'm just going to scroll back quickly. Thank you very much to Cerulean Hills for the 15 bits. Boy Layover, that's the one. Thank you very much there to Kajuia. Not sure. Here, take some of my free money. Thank you very much for the 2 months, sir. Very, very kind. Thank you for Pint Damage for gifting 2 subs to both Novi and Drake. I think I got caught Drake's one, but I missed Novi's. Apologies. Thank you very much there to the Cudster for 6 months, half a year. Very, very kind, sir. Welcome, welcome. I think you upgrade to like a dark grey bear. I'm not sure. I can't remember which one it is. Thank you very much also to Dutch Chuck as well. There he is, the man himself, the man, the myth. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to Goliath Onslaught as well. I think I already thanked him, but we'll thank you again. It is worth thanking twice. Very, very good of you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so pretty much all of our gunners here are going to level up with armor-piercing ammunition, which is great, because that's a really helpful ammunition to have. It just chews through heavy fighters like you wouldn't believe, which is exactly what we need for the next enemy ace, who is flying a heavy fighter. Effective for duration, best against heavy fighters, does not deplete normal ammunition. If nothing else, it provides us access to a secondary ammo feed, which is incredibly helpful. We've also got some Mark II 50 caliber machine guns, which actually is very, very good. A Mark III radar could be worth getting, or it's definitely worth getting, above a few other things as well. In terms of the gun turrets, we're going to want to upgrade the tail turret to the next level of 303 machine gun, which is what we were saying we were going to do. So let's do that for pretty much all of our money. In terms of crew gear, I want to just have a look and see if I can make our engineer Ramon just that little bit faster. He's got the blue beret, which makes him fast. The flak vest, upgrading that to a medium one would slow him down even more. Can I get you a combined survival vest? And that makes no difference. It just lowers your protection. The best thing to do would be to get you Plimsolls. Plimsolls would really speed you up, but it would lower your sort of heat quite a bit. If we get you those, that's -8, but it really warms you up. It would have to be Plimsolls and then get you electrically heated gloves. So we'll do that. And then we'll get you electrically heated gloves, like so. So he's got 85 speed, which is, well, better. Oh god. No, it's not better than most of the crew. Why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? Thermal mittens. Why are you so slow? Plimsolls are meant to make you really fast, aren't they? Why is the average schmuck so much faster than you? Oh no, he isn't. He is much faster than everyone. Am I going mad? No, he is much faster. Sorry, I was looking over here then. It didn't make any sense because everybody else was like higher. But that's because they're sporting the light flak vest, and that's the speed modifier. So he's got 101 speed, beg your pardon, and everybody else has got like 68. So yeah, that should mean that old Ramon here can really get around the aircraft in good time, which is what we're after. We've got 300 quid left, which means we're just going to jump straight into another mission. There's no real need to hang it on. We've got a coastal patrol here. Fly the... yep, just do a... that's a very low reward mission. So we'll do the airfield. We'll attack the airfield instead. Going to get some money. Yes, cube blind indeed. Yawn. Don't do it. Don't do it. Resisting. Resisting the yawn. Yawn is a contagious word. It is not welcome here. We're going to be running up to medium altitude for this one, so we're going to get ourselves locked in for a medium altitude assault, which means we're going to move Parthenax up to the roof gun here. Lock up the landing gear, please. Take us up. Superb. Up we go. It's going to be very cold up here, and there's not going to be much oxygen, but that's fine. Cubjorn, cease chat. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Not that I look anyway, but yeah, the meme. Spam the yawns. No. No, resist. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. Stop it. Stop it. It's too early. Y'all savage. That's right. Thank you, Tawny. No. 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 It's like kryptonite. Jesus. Yawn, stop. Kinda don't want to comment since everyone here is subs. No, it's alright. You're more than welcome, Zora. They're friendly people, mostly. Well, there we go. There's some low altitude fighters. You're very much in the wrong postcode. Oh, we got more coming in. I see them. No, I don't see them. There they are. Crossman, focus fire with incendiary. Judge Dredd will get you over here. Focus fire there, Judge. Parthenax, focus fire incendiary. Get them off of us. Look at that wall of bullets, holy shit. What are you shooting at, Crossman? Jesus. The right sort of altitude. We got chewed up a little bit. Nobody's damaged, are they? No. Good shooting, Parthenax. Good. Enemy fighter spotted on radar. Coming in low. Single contact. Hopefully not a heavy fighter. Grossman will deal with it if he can. Got to upgrade our turret underneath as well. Judge, let's just get you to change sides quickly. Pint, get you to change sides. Enemy fighter spotted on radar. Okay, Pint, swap back. Good stuff. Pint, I'm going to get you to focus fire with incendiary ammunition as they come in. Are they on approach? It's hard to say. I feel like they're on approach. Focus fire recharged. They're hanging very far back. I don't know whether they'll try and intercept me on the return journey. Navigation difficult through the cloud eye. Lots of clouds. Just push through as best we can. We took a little bit of a ding to the fuselage there. A little bit of ding underneath, but nothing too bad. Radio for recon. Please there, Drake. Let's see what's about. Nearby location spotted, or hazard spotted. Cloud is making navigation difficult. No new intelligence at this time. Looks like we're avoiding a majority of the air patrols and things, which is very good. Still no sign of our target. Ground visibility is 45%. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. They're coming in from pretty much our 12 o'clock. Same altitude as us. Judge, come over this side. Parthenax. This is mostly going to be you, my friend. We're not going to get you to use any special ammunition, but you will focus fire. As will you, Judge. Focus fire. There is our target. Good shooting, lads. Dispatched beautifully. Target has been spotted. Or our bomb site has been spotted. Get you over there. We've got enemy fighters, I believe, taking off from the runway. Yes, enemy fighters taking off. Closing in underneath us. Ready bomb drop. Open doors. Good shooting, lads. Ready the bomb drop. And send it. Bomb drop load has been sent. We've got optional reconnaissance out this way. Return to base. We're going to grab this optional reconnaissance photograph. Let's go for auto tag. We're just going to ask for some Mustang support here, just while we're out here. Let's quickly get Grossman healed there, please, Ramon. Let's get ready to tag an optional reconnaissance photograph on some kind of offshore site, not sure. We've only got a 50% chance to snap a good photo. Coming through the cloud. Through the cloud and snap it. A little bit blurry. We'll try and snap a good photo on the way back. Enemy fighters closing in from somewhere. Closing in, oh, ahead of me, very high. Coming in. 1, 2. Oh, we've got a jet. Gotta get ready to avoid. Swing it around. Mustangs reporting in. Guys, get them off of us. Mustangs are going after the ME. Mustangs are doing a very good job of keeping up with it. Absolute gunboat coming in behind us there, very nice. Ready to tag another reconnaissance photograph. Here is the site. Very good shooting, Elf, very nice. A lot of XP. Did we snap the photograph? Yes, we did. Good shooting. Let's get us out of here. Superb. We've got an electrical failure, Ramon. Get on that. You're in the right place for it. There we go. Ramon moves much faster now. Very, very good. Thank you, Ramon. Stay up here at medium altitude. We've got our fighter escorts. Only 2 of the... Nope, there's the 3rd fighter. Coming on through. Excellent. Thank you very much for the 200 bits there, Twitch Hammer. Very kind. Thank you also to Shroud, even if it is Shroud and Point Damage, even if it is the taboo word. And thank you for gifting a sub to Zora. You now have your sub, sir. Oh, here we go. Flak field. Right, we're going up. Ramon, get yourself back to your station. We're going to go above this flak field. It's going to be very low oxygen up here. We should be warm enough though. Get us up above. Enemy fighters on radar. Returning to base. There they are. Coming in below us. Get above the flak. We've got a fuel tank break. Pump it all into the right hand tank. And we've got a fire there. Use the extinguisher. Right hand tank is full. Left hand tank is leaking. Fighters coming in from underneath us. 1 and 2 heavy fighters. Parthenax. We're going to come back down to medium altitude, I think. Oh no. Well, I don't know why I corkscrewed, but that will help us come back down for sure. Enemy fighter spotted on radar. We're going to go for an auto tag. Everybody going to go out in a blaze of glory here. Grossman, incendiary ammo, focus fire. Elf, focus fire, AP. Very good shooting. Point damage, we're going to have some guys coming in on your side. Focus fire, please, Judge. Focus fire with incendiary, please, there. Point damage. Get them as they come in. Massive hit on Elf there. We've got an electrical failure. Take us down for an emergency dive. We've got to get some oxygen back. Bring us back down to low altitude, or we're going to go to medium. Take us down to low. Very nice. Keep the guns working, lads. Parthenax, focus fire with incendiary. Elf, just go incendiary for us. Got another fire break now on board. Grossman, come on. AP ammo, please, Grossman. Good shooting. Got more fighters coming in. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ, they carved us up. Really cut a chunk out of us. That's a Stuka. Coming in straight ahead. Okay, he's down. Ramon, grab the first aid kit. Pick up Elf. Jesus. Okay, we're back down here at low altitude. 2 of the engines are damaged, but they are running. Elf, get yourself back on your gun. Fucking hell, we got carved up big time there. Quickly, get out here on the wing and repair this other engine. We'll hold a steady course for you. we're up. Jesus. We really went out in a blaze of glory there. Got a fuel indicator warning. The left-hand fuel tank is breached. Doesn't happen very often. There is the airfield. Right, that's running again. Get yourself back inside, Ramon. Get yourself over here. Mix us a lean fuel mix. Everybody's damaged, but not too badly. Mix us a lean fuel mix. Coming in over the mountains. Very nice. Okay. We've got at least 2 running engines, which is the important thing. 31 minutes of fuel. The problem is when it's all in one tank like this, it uses it much faster. Which is a bit of a bother. We are lined up to the runway very nicely though. We're going to lock the landing gear now, just in case we have any problems with hydraulics. In we go. Very nice. What a mission. Yeah, not a bad mission at all. We held together okay. Our outer engines, you'll notice, the ones that... Well, this one actually was one of our new engines, the Mark IIs. Part of the problem there was that the AI kind of shat its pants and Grossman just wasn't shooting at the heavy fighter underneath him. He had AP ammunition set, which means he wasn't reloading. But he just wasn't shooting for some reason, so that was a bit strange. But at the end of the day, it's no harm done. The upgrade to the fuselage where we armoured this bit here, very important, and it did the job well. Hey Quebec, am I going to play Arma 3? Nico, what do you mean am I going to play Arma 3? Who's playing Arma 3? I suspect Womble and stuff is playing Arma 3. But no, I don't know. I might do. I like perforation builds character, that it does. Lovely. Nice bit of XP for everyone. Let's see how everybody leveled up as a result of that. What happens if you corkscrew while somebody's on the wing? They fall off, Toby. And they fall to earth. Nobody quite leveled up there. No, Judge Dredd did, and so did Ramon. We got ourselves... Ooh. Oh, ow. My microphone just dinged me in the head. Just dropped down a little bit. I've got to tighten the bracket again. Yeah. Come on. There you go. Behave yourself. Good lad. Right. Let's have a look here. Tiny Hilly subscribed for tier 1 sub. Hello. Hilly? Tiny? Tiny Hilly? Hilly Tiny? Did you know Suri plays RuneScape? Yes. Right. Let's have a look here. So we've now got quad guns. Quad guns. Very, very nice. Let's have a look. Gun turrets. Upper mid. 4. Can't afford it, like, but that is a significant upgrade. It means we reload quite often. That's a big old jump in caliber and damage actually. The ball turret at the bottom here. Well, at the very least, I can upgrade the ball turret to this, and I think I will do that. I'll upgrade. To upgrade it to that. That would be very helpful. I can't afford it. Shit's expensive. I'd have to save, like, substantially. Systems? The new radar is 15 grand! I suppose it is a very good radar. Extinguishers are pretty good. Gun turrets. These would be really good. Like, really good. 900 ammo is not bad. But I don't need the 50 cals. Like, I just don't. Like, this would do it. This has got really high DPS. But again, the ammo problem, because it's 1,500 rounds split between 4 guns. So it would run out of ammo really quickly. There's a reason that it's got such a high damage per second, is because it chews through ammo like you wouldn't believe. So it might not even be worth getting them. Not on one of our primary guns, one of the guns that are working the most. Up here on the roof gun, well, maybe on the ball turret it would be worth getting, but not quite yet. The rear turret's got that. Let's upgrade the 50 cals on, like, the waist. Let's do that, because I can afford to do that. No, can I? Just barely. We'll upgrade the waist 50 cals so that they do more damage per shot and they have more ammunition per shot. Give them a slightly meatier caliber. Everything else is just going to have to wait. Self-sealing Mark 1s are very good. I'll get those afterwards if I can. But for the moment, we're going to put ourselves a bomb drop on the reticule, or a bomb drop on the nose art, and then we'll be good to go. So aircraft, just hit every button, as I usually do. Did we complete 1 or 2 missions there? How many missions have we completed since we destroyed the Ace? Like 3? I think I've just been pretty bad at remembering. I think we've done at least 2. So I'll put 2 bombs on. There we go. 1, 2. Superb like. Save. Very, very nice. 2 missions, the battleship in the airfield. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, let us rock and or roll into another mission. So we've got another option to look for those fighters. A coastal patrol. Oh, we should do this one. The enemy ace. Let's kill the enemy ace for 8 grand. Let's do it. We got the Mustang support. We can get him. This is the one that ended my run last time. So this is going to be interesting. Take us off, please. Lock us in. Get us over here. Rossman, I'm going to get you up in the roof gun, as we're going to be flying at low altitude for our coastal patrol. What do the different colours represent in the nose art? They represent what type of mission we have completed as a result of doing that mission. So all of the white ones are normal missions we've completed. Red missions are missions that we have killed enemy aces, and gold missions are special missions that advance the campaign. So we've only done 1 special mission, but we've killed 2 enemy aces. So Sylvester Sperber is active in the area. This guy was literally killed me the last time I played. Like, actually just killed me. Like, I couldn't kill him. So I will, if he comes in, we'll call for the Mustangs. We'll try and kill him as best we can, but it will be really difficult. Got to be on our best behaviour for this one. This one's really going to suck. But we've got to try and kill him if we can. Hopefully the Mustangs will get him. If we can't. Targets at ground level. Here we go. We've got to snap some optional reconnaissance photographs. Course plotted. We're going to get some enemy fighters appear on radar very, very shortly, if I know this mission. We can't quite get this one in the same breath. We'll have to double back for him. I think we can see. Hull is taking, the fuselage is taking a little bit of a dinging, but it's not too bad. Swing us round. Fuselage is holding. Just the occasional sort of bullet that connects, but nothing too serious. No enemy fighters yet. I'm wondering if it's just going to end up being the enemy ace. There we go, a couple of small holes here and there. They pretty much just make these planes out of like canvas. Or at least the British did. I think was it the Wellington that was just basically canvas, like a skin stretched over a metal frame. Ooh, there we go. Enemy fighters on radar. So now we've just got a 1, 2, 3 hostile contacts. 1, 2, 3. We're going to hold this current course. Everybody's about ready. Judge, get yourself over here. Just heal Judge Dredd for us there. There we go. Gunboat style. The Meteor 50 cal's doing the job. Okay, there is the enemy ace. Call Mustangs. Auto tag. There he is. He's coming in. Right, let's try and broadside him. Come up here. Right, we're going to have to focus fire with the AP ammunition. Wait for him. Focus fire AP. Focus fire AP. Focus fire with AP. Oh, we're doing a good chunk of damage. Come on, lads, you're doing a good job. Incendiary ammunition now there, please, Elf. You've got him. Incendiary, please. Go on, lads, go on. Yes! Su-fucking-perb. Fucking Jesus Christ. That guy's always a tough cookie. How's Elf doing? Elf took a little bit of damage, but he wasn't too bad. Elf, quickly just get back there and heal him. Holy shit, that was good. Mustang fighters reporting in. Well, better late than never, I suppose. Oh yes, and my favourite soundtrack from the game. Fucking beautiful. GG. Fighter shot down. You covering us, are you? Oh yeah, there must have been another one. Excellent job. Right, let's get it back to the airfield. We're going to get ourselves a healthy payday for that. That was OP. Didn't even need the Mustangs. Better safe than sorry. Yell everybody up. Just give them a quick touch up there. Patch up what ails them. Don't tell Soviet, but you're my favourite. I'm definitely going to tell Soviet. Right. Awesome. Right. Swing over this way. Avoid the flak of these guys. Should be all good. Woof. Woof. Jesus. Woof. There we go. Oh, a couple of those hit. They look like a larger caliber than they are, but they really just sort of ding. There we go. Barely do anything. Not bad. RTB. I'm kind of dinging the crew a little bit because they're like explosive rounds, but they're not too bad. We're holding. We are RTB. Very nice, Ramon. Just get yourself back to your position. It's not the end of the world, really. Should be all good. Half our fuel remaining, aye? Hello, Messi. Right, swing us over to our 10 o'clock. We're going to get ourselves into land. Excellent. There is the runway. Get ourselves lined up, please, Jane. Oh, well, if I actually lock it in as a target. There we go. It's going to swing us to the east, I think. Oh, no, the west, sorry. We're going west. Oh, gosh. Are we going west? Which way are we heading? No, this is east. I'm committed to east now. Hope you're all well. I'm not too bad, not too bad. Hope you're doing good, Messi. Hope things are well on your end. How's Doggo? Lovely. Another red bomb for the nose art. Yes, another one for the livery stripe. East, I thought you said west. That's right. Do you know you can speed up landing? Yes, but why? You've got to enjoy the landing. You've got to enjoy Jaina doing 30,000 donuts. Although, to be fair to her, to be fair, she has, like, level 10 pilot is just now figuring out what the rudder is. So it's not too bad. Have you wished our local community furry a happy B-Day yet? What? I made you some fan art. Have you seen it? If not, it's on Discord. I'll have a look on Discord, Banana Blitz. Thank you. That's very kind. Awesome sauce. Okay, so mission results. Coastal Patrol is in. We've got £1,200. Sylvester, he is out of it. Thank you very much. £8,000 for killing the ace. Superb. £800 for that, 80 for that. We have got 10 grand in the bank. Optional reconnaissance was part of the mission, so we don't get paid for it. Hopefully we'll get a bit of XP here. We did. Everybody leveled up slightly, which is grand. Okay, so we've got £10,000 in the bank here, and that gives us some opportunity to maybe upgrade certain weapons and firearms on the aircraft for their slightly better counterparts. Now, in terms of firepower, the heavy fighters that we're starting to encounter, the really heavy fighters like the Ace had, are starting to become a bit of a bother. The rear gun and the tail gun are really the ones that need to be able to chew through them. The roof gun, not so much. So I'm thinking of maybe upgrading this and some other things. Well, let me put it to the chat as a matter of urgency. Do I upgrade the firearms again? Do I just go for a weapon upgrade with the 10 grand that I've come into? Or do I start upgrading minor systems like fuel tanks, fire extinguishers, hydraulics? Do I maybe consider getting some equipment racks? Or alternatively to that, do I get the oxygen bottles? I think the chat is very much on the side of Mordaka, it looks like. Always weapons first. Okay, then we shall upgrade the weapons. More bang. Go quad. Some people want the quad guns. Okay, so the roof gun I'm going to leave as the this one here, the 303 Mark III. There's not really much point in changing that for the moment. It's one of the better guns. The gun underneath, or the gun on the tail... It's a difficult one. The one on the roof I should probably change, but there's not much point because I need it to reload the most. The ones that I need with the highest DPM is the one underneath and the one on the rear. So this one and this one. Oh god, 6 grand. Okay, I'll have to upgrade that one after we do the next mission. Goodness gracious me, 6 grand. Okay, what I will do is I'll get the crew their oxygen bottles, I think. Oxygen, we've got tough, medium, oxygen bottles. So let's get everybody one of those. Increases their armour and gives them the ability to breathe when at high altitude, if not at their station. So we're going to come up here with Defend Allied Shipping, or we could come over here to Aircraft Production. It's a high-risk mission, lots of XP, lots of money. We're going to do this. High risk, supposedly. Let's get it underway. Get ourselves locked in. Take off. Medium altitude target height. Alpha's now got quad 303 machine guns in the rear there. They are going to chew some serious firepower out against whoever decides to stand against the mighty B-17G. The ball turret at the bottom really does need some love though, so we're definitely going to upgrade that next. An immediate oxygen bottle failure, we're going to get on that straight away, just in case we get driven up to high altitude. Hopefully we don't, though. The slightly meatier 50 calibers there sticking out of the side there, slightly thicker barrel, slightly better accuracy. The front guns need upgrading as well, but for the most part we should be fine. Okay, Ramon, take yourself back to your seat, sir. Parthenex, get you up to the roof gun. Judge Dredd, get yourself over there. We've got enemy fighters coming in. 1, 2, 3 of them. Got one heavy fighter. Judge, get ready to focus fire. This is going to be your department, I think. Rossman, focus fire with the AP. Holy shit, look at that. Oh my god, the AP ammunition's disgusting. Goodness gracious me. That was actually filth. That's with that? That's with the basic one. That's terrible. If you need extra speed, just get Elf to fire off a few bursts. It counts as an afterburner, yeah. It really would. Yeah. Rocket propelled. That was actually filth. Goodness gracious me. Thank you very much there to, is that Skitto? For converting? I'm not sure what the relevance of that is. I've never seen that before. Why would one convert? Like, not in a literal sense, I mean on Twitch. Jesus. Jesus. But they're really pounding the ever-loving fuck out of the lower ground there. It's not going to stop their fighters from going through it. 1, 2, 3, tag. Point damage, change sides. Judge, change sides. They're ready to engage them as they come in. Apparently there's more fighters. Ah, there we go. They've tried to get me in a pincer. Get me in a vice. 2 coming in from that way. Judge, get yourself over on the other side. Crossman, focus fire with incendiary. Find damage. Focus fire with incendiary. Jobs are good. No drama, no fuss. Oh, we got a leaking fuel tank. Switch all to the left tank. Mix a lean fuel mix. Okay, we're losing quite a lot of fuel. I can't really get out there on the wing during this flank fire in case I need to manoeuvre. So we've lost quite a bit of fuel. Okay, we're going to stay on lean fuel. We should have enough fuel to get back. I can't really send him outside during the flak. If he gets hit, he'll fall off. Okay, that fuel tank is about to be empty. We're going to have to stay mixed on lean fuel all of the way back. Which is bad because it makes us vulnerable. Fighters coming in. 1, 2, 3 fighters. Tag. Call for Mustang support, please. Auto tag ready. I don't know why I hit auto tag. There really wasn't any need to. Get yourself just over here for us, friend. Okay. Actually, we need you up on your primary bomb site there, please, Judge. Open the doors, ready the bomb drop load. And they come. Elf, focus fire with AP. And release. Close bomb bay doors. Get yourself over here. Optional reconnaissance. We're going to grab it. In fact, no, we're not. We're low on fuel. We've got to go. Mustang fighters reporting in. Just keep them off of us as best you can. I can't really send him outside during this. Fighter should move into cover. 1, 2, 3 bandits coming in from 10 o'clock low. Pike, change sides. Dutch, change sides. Fighters should move in to engage. Down they go. Incendiary ready to use. Looks like we're past the worst of the flak fields. Enemy fighters have been shot down. It's not stopping them getting towards us though. Excellent job. Enemy fighters spotted on radar. 4 bandits. 1, 2, large patrol. 3, 4. Lots of heavy fighters coming in. Okay. Get ready to change sides. Grossman, focus fire with incendiary for the moment. Pint damage, over you come. Focus fire with armor piercing. Elf, focus fire with incendiary. Blaze of glory. Get all guns working round the clock. Absolute gunboat. Good shooting. Destroyed their bombs. Excellent jobby. Bring us over. More guys coming in. Auto tag. Judge, change sides for me. Pike, change sides. In they come. Returning to base. Focus fire. Parthenax, focus fire with incendiary. Got them down, lads. Very good shooting. Enemy fighters destroyed, aye? Fuel, I know. Lean fuel mix. There we go, no new intel received at this time. Elf's taken a lot of damage, but I can't really do much about that. Elf, get yourself to the first aid station. Pipe damage, get off the waste gun, get yourself down to the rear, because that's the more important gun of the set. Elf is taking himself to first aid. The right hand wing apparently has suffered quite a lot of damage. Fighters closing in. Judge, make sure you're over here. Grossman, you're our big daddy here. We're going to get you to use just normal ammunition. Focus fire. Judge, do you have your focus fire back? Yes, you do. Cut them down if you can. Very nice shooting, very nice. Stay on target. Elf, keep yourself on that waist gun there. We'll have you down here for the moment. Heavy fighter. Grossman, AP ammunition. Get them off of us. Fine damage, AP. Between the two of you, you should be able to absolutely rail him. Oh yeah. We've got, what, a hydraulics failure. No, an oxygen bottle failure. Ramon. No, not you, Parthenax. Ramon, get yourself on that. Take us down to low altitude, please. We're going to need to mix another lean fuel mix when we come in, but we shouldn't be too bad. Alpha's a little bit damaged, but it's okay. So-called speed holes, yes. Ramon repairs things lightningly quick now. Get ourselves lined up for the runway. Definitely need to consider those fuel tanks, but we're going to upgrade the undergun first. More Dakar is oh my god, look at the side of the, look at that! Where's the plane gone? That's outrageous. Look at that! Oh fuck, right, lower the landing gear quickly. Good grief. A new window doubles as an escape hatch, it really does.
Yeah.
Thank you very much there to Iwakarian. Definitely saying that wrong. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. Very, very kind. And down we go. Superb. Stacks of fuel left. What are you worried about? Yeah, loads of fuel. You could literally fit another gun in there, yeah. Excellent. We get ourselves 2 grand for that. Just speed through this. 8 grand in the bank should give us money to upgrade stuff. All the crew get a little bit of XP. A couple of levels up. Incendiary ammunition for Judge Dredd. Very, very nice. Superb. Lightweight fuselage Mark III. Standard engines Mark III. Toughened large O2 bottle. Should have really got that instead, but never mind. We'll go to the aircraft. We'll get the better gun for the bottom, as that is the one that needs the most love. So the ball turret at the bottom get you upgraded to a Mark IV 303 machine gun. That leaves us with £1,000. With that £1,000, I am going to take a look at survival. I think I might finally consider getting some of these, but I don't really know yet. Maybe I should save up and get the hydraulics next time. I think the hydraulics are failing more often than not. Self-sealing fuel tanks are a little bit out of our budget as well, so we're just going to save and we're going to move into the next mission. Nice and easy. Excellent there. So, missions. We have got an operation to seek and destroy a battleship again. The ability to go and defend some allied shipping. The last enemy aces here. £10,000. Let's get him. Give it a try. This is going to be nasty. Nose art? I forgot my nose art. I beg your pardon. We'll do the nose art after this one, as we have an enemy ace we need to kill. Parthenax, we're going to get you over here. Up and away. Lock up the landing gear. I really don't know what to expect from this new enemy ace. Going to need 2 reds and a white now. Okie dokie. Yes, I did forget the nose art. My bad. My bad. I'm hoping the enemy ace comes in sooner rather than later. We're getting reports that an enemy ace, Klaus Krieger, is active in the area. I've never seen Klaus Krieger. I don't know what to expect from him. If he's a heavy fighter and he gets stuck underneath my quad guns, that'll be very, very nice, but I can't guarantee that for sure. Enemy fighter spotted. 3 bandits coming in from 1 o'clock high. Judge, get yourself over here. Pine, get yourself over here. Enemy fighter spotted on radar. 2 coming in from that way. Alright, Judge, get yourself over here. Parthenax. Pine damage, focus with incendiary. Parthenax, focus fire. Judge, focus fire. Good shooting, lads. Nice gunboat, nice gunboat. There's a heavy. Bring it over to the front right, please. In he comes. Here's a heavy. Target spotted on sea level. Elf, use your armor-piercing ammunition. He's gone. Like, literally, Elf for like 1/2 of a second. Go on, Judge, use your incendiary. Parthenax, use a little bit of incendiary as well. Right, so this is the boat that we are trying to defend. There we go, got that heavy fighter big time. Nice big spray. Right, we're trying to defend it. Sink any attacking torpedo boats. It's going that way. Gotta go after this guy. Right, so that means we now have to bring Judge up front. You are up front now, Judge. Ready, bomb drop 1. We're not going to be able to stop this one from attacking him, but we may be able to sink him. Go after this guy. Just a quick burst of fuel. Ready, bomb drop 2. Targets sea level. There's another boat there that we need to attack. And then this one here as our 3rd and final bomb drop target. There he is. Right, call in the Mustang. Get it auto tagged. He's coming in. You guys switch sides. Elf, focus fire with incendiary. Mike, focus fire with incendiary. Holy shit. Good damage. Good damage. He's going through a bit of a rough patch, but he will return, supposedly. Okay, we fought him off. We didn't kill him, but we fought him off. Need a little bit more damage than that, apparently. Nice. Pretty much flatlined everything else, which is good. Mustang fighters reporting in. We did not kill him, but we did a very good job. How many successful flights flown? I'm not entirely sure at this point, you know. We'll grab this reconnaissance on this submarine. We need to try and kill that ace if we can. The Mustangs took a while to get here. And that was our only problem. God, look how much damage he did to that. Oh, Drake. Get yourself some first aid, son. Good God. Andrew Morn. But he chewed through our fuselage. Superb. Yeah, we gotta go after that ace if we can. Okay. Ramon, get yourself first aiding. Absolutely chewed through the side of our fuselage here. It's a good thing we upgraded the armour there. That's one of the couple of places that we put it up to Mark II armoured fuselage, so we're very lucky that he hit there. Jesus! Some 20mm high explosive ammunition, I reckon. Very dangerous. Fighters are escorting us in. No drama, no fuss. Back to the airfield. Excellent. Off we all go. There is the airfield. What happens if you drop bombs on the submarine? Nothing really. Well, I mean, I think you get a little bit of XP. But, you know. Ah, well. We have got a hydraulics, no, an oxygen bottle failure. Let's just get on that quickly. In fact, just let it explode. It's fine. We're pretty much here anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much. The electrical failure is a bit of a problem, but should be fine. It'll just mean that the radios and stuff won't work. But it's all falling apart now, Jesus. And touchdown. Nice. Okay, so I need to add 1 red bomb and 2 white bombs, I think. Because we didn't kill the ace. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Get ourselves a little bit of cash. He escaped. At least I know he's fucking terrifying. Okay, returned. Everybody returned okay. Everybody got a little bit of XP to boot. Next level, they will level up. We got extra, better 50 caliber machine guns now. Oh god. Why do they keep giving me more DACA if they don't want... How am I supposed to upgrade my other subsystems if they keep giving me DACA? How does a man do this? The mid-upper. Oh, look at that. Look at that meat. Look at that. Potentially, I could upgrade this now to a 50 cal. I really could upgrade this to a 50 cal now. Because it's got enough ammunition per gun. 600 rounds per gun is pretty good. There's no need to get that. But this could be very good. Fuel tanks. You think the fuel tanks? Systems, fuel tanks, this. Okay, we'll get the fuel tanks. Self-sealing fuel tanks. And then... Oh god, look at that. Oh, yes please. Very nice. We'll do that another time. We'll do one more mission. Hopefully the ace is out and about again. No. 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 Enemy flak down. Let's go and search for some missing pilots. Oh no! I forgot it again. Oh, I forgot the nose art. God damn! I'm so bad at it. Shit! I can't even close out. Can I land? Can I abort mission? Can I literally abort mission? I can't abort mission. Shit. God damn it. From Mark 1 to godlike fuel, yeah. Well, Mark 1 fueled self-sealing, so these seal themselves in the event of a leak. Don't let me forget before I turn the chat... don't let me forget. Don't let me forget before we close stream today. Although I definitely will. Grossman, you're going to be up on the roof this time. As we're going to be staying at low altitude, and it's very unlikely that we'll meet any contact down below us, unless it's a heavy fighter, but in which case Elf in the rear gun should be able to handle it. Okay. Yawn! No! Stop it! My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Is the Ace around for this one? No. The Ace has sodded off, probably to repair his aircraft, because we stabbed him to within an inch of his life. B-51's ahead. Very nice. Very, very nice. Enemy fighters spotted. Where are they? Coming in from 10 o'clock high. 1, 2 tag. Let's get Judge Dredd on that side there. Enemy fighters on radar. We have got them coming in from 2 o'clock low. No need to focus fire on these guys. Quickly swap sides for me, Judge. But these guys are absolute demons. Look at this. No focus fire, no nothing. Here they come. Bonk. And dead. And like just dead. Just dead. Just dead. Literally no hassle, no fuss. The slightly meatier 50 calibers in the waist there are doing a in the waist part of the fuselage. That they're really doing a good job with like additional DPS, basically supporting what the 303s can't do on their own. Focus fire with incendiary. It's cheating. It's actually cheating. I mean, they actually hit us that time there. We gave them a sporting chance. They did that to the nose. I think that's a fair shot, don't you? I think that's a sporting chance. Let's just quickly get ready to tag this guy for reconnaissance. Enemy fighter spotted on radar. Just go for an auto tag. Spin us around. We'll get the rear guns working on them. Up over there for us, buddy. Elf is going to literally ruin their day. Well, there we go. Nice auto tag. Parthenax, focus fire, incendiary. Oh, Elf. Focus fire with armor piercing ammunition. Actually terrifying. Actually terrible. Parthenax, just quickly for me, just get down here. Give him a hard time like with the 303s. Very nice job. Yeah, heavy fighters can sometimes really sneak under there, cause you a fair bit of damage, but thankfully he's a bit of a pushover, so we're okay. Lovely. Even the enemy wants to remind you about my nose art, yeah. Good stuff. Let's just try and boost back. I think this is my last mission of the morning, I reckon. It's been about sort of 2 hours. We'll call it sort of a day there. I like to try and keep live streams to about 2 hours to keep the VODs sort of bite-sized, because quite a lot of people watch the VODs. Surprisingly so, really. Considering I'm not really that much of a channel, to be honest. And, well, I say I'm not much of a channel. I think I'm being a bit modest there. But yeah. Quite a lot of people like to watch the VODs, and I like to keep them bite-sized. If you do like a 7 or 8 hour VOD, no one's watching that. No one is watching that. Focus fire with incendiary ammunition. Parthenax should be okay. Just keep the guns working around the clock. Absolute gunboat, I love it. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Tag photo. Swing us out and over this way. Judge actually got on that side. Oh my god. Oh, the 50 cal. Pint damage with the 50 cal. It ain't right. We'll all forget the nose art, yeah. Lizen, you know it. Your narrating of things and the voice is really good. Oh, thank you. I guess. Oh, yeah, so self-flattery. No, honestly, it's one of those. Like, a lot of people don't because I don't really have a schedule. Like the sort of timetable in which I stream is absolutely all over the place, and so a lot of people don't get to watch live. So for the sake of those people, I like to make sure that the VODs are in at least reasonable chunks. 2 hours is a good time for the people that actually turn up on the day, but also vice versa. It means that the people that don't get to watch it sort of live there and then get a decent sort of size of VOD, and they're able to sort of really chew on that, which is good. I think, like I say, if you do like 7 or 8 hour live streams, it's great for the people that want to join in, like there and then, because there's a very good chance you'll catch it live. But two things. First things first, no one, except maybe like 1 or 2 people, are going to watch the whole thing. Nobody has 8 hours to put aside, let alone just for live streams. Like, nobody has that. So there's no point in doing an 8 hour live stream. And the other thing is that, that no one can watch it live, and no one can watch the VOD because they're just too long. So if you're going to do 8 hour live streams, it's at that point right there, that you have to consider maybe doing like a proxy YouTube channel as well, and doing like highlight reels from like an 8 hour stream, because people would watch that. I just watch the VODs on the side while doing other things. You've obviously never watched a 24-hour live stream for Extra Life. No, it's going to sound really funny, but I actually really don't like watching live streams. Oh. Drake, yes. Call Mustangs Plus, which means that reloads much faster, which is excellent. HE ammunition for most of the gunners. Don't forget your goddamn nose art. I'm being told off by the missus here. I think that's a fair telling off, though I have forgotten it 3 times. Yeah, I know, Das. Right, let us do the nose art then, and we'll upgrade the aircraft after we get back. We'll take a look at the summary of all the flights flown, and then we'll go from there. So what am I putting on, chat? I've forgotten. It's 1 red and 3 white, I think it is. So it's a red and 3 white. One, 2, 3. That one, and that one. And a big line, and then blank, douche, and douche. Save. White, red, white, white. Ah, well, it's, yeah, sort of right then. The bombs are on there, that's the important thing. Okay, so that has been it from me today. Let's take a look at the last little bit of hoo-ha, just here. The overall specification of the missions flown. We have flown 17 missions here in Algeria in our B-17G. We have destroyed 284 enemy fighters. We've got 1,100 miles under our belts. 21 targets destroyed. We have lost no bombers, no crew. We have sunk 62,000 credits, or $62,000, into our aircraft. We have taken 23 reconnaissance photographs, and we have rescued no crew members, as we have lost no crew members. So that is it, I think, for the moment. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in today. Hopefully you all have a good day. As I say, I might be around in the evening. I'm celebrating my nephew's 1st birthday today, so I'm going to be away for the evening. For the most part, but if I am back in time to maybe do an evening stream, or if I'm not totally grogged out after the barbecue that we're having, then I shall be back and maybe playing some Papers, Please, or something. I don't know. Might even be doing something with Soviet. Not a clue. But yes, this is me signing off. Hopefully you all have a good day. I'll find somebody to pass you on to, I'm sure. But for the most part, from me, enjoy your morning, evening, or night, depending on where you hail from. And I'll catch you soon. Thanks very much for turning up today, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.